Hey guys, I'm here with my 2009 Mini Cooper. I'm going to do some headlight maintenance. Basically, just protect this and clean it up. So I did this side, which is the driver's side, and actually it wasn't too bad, but what you really can tell is when you feel it. This one's all done, and actually when I touch it, it's as smooth as the finish on your car. So I did this one by hand. I'm gonna go and do this one. I took some plastic and I taped it off. As you can see, this one, which I haven't done yet, it's not too bad, but I think the key is to actually do some maintenance every once in a while before they actually do turn bad. So this one I actually masked off. This one I didn't mask off when I was doing it. I was doing it by hand, then using a rotary. Then the rotary, you get splatter all over the place when you're using polishing compound. So I went ahead and masked this one because originally I was doing it by hand, but then I realized that I actually have a rotary thing. I can put a rotary on the tip and actually make it go by faster. So let me show you what I have, the tools I have. So what I have, different grit sandpaper. So I have 1500 and 2000. So I didn't use the 1500 because my headlight's not that bad. So I started with the 2000, did using water and do a wet sand. Then I did a sand with the foam pad, which is 5000, and I used the rubbing compound with it. Then along with the rotary buffer, I have two tips. This one's a finer one than this one, and I went ahead and used the rubbing compound, then the polishing compound. Then after I was done with that, I went ahead and used a headlight lens sealer. Not just I didn't buy the cleaner and sealer, I just wanted a sealer, and that actually makes it nice and smooth. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do a wet sand with the 2000. Okay, that's doing it after with 2000, wet sanding it. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the 5000 with some rubbing compound on it. Okay, here we are. I used the 5000 foam pad with some rubbing compound. Then I finished it off with my orbital polisher with some rubbing compound, and that's just what it looks like now. So now I'm going to switch to my orbital one with this foam pad and use polishing compound, which is this stuff, to finish it up. Okay, here it is after using the polishing compound and with the rotary brush, whatever that thing's called. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the headlight lens sealer. Okay, here's I just finished this headlight, put the sealer on, let it dry. Wasn't that bad, but I wonder if I actually did anything, improved it or not. I know that it feels a lot smoother than it did before. So it got all that grime off. So what I decided to do is go ahead and do, I had a 1999 Lexus with really bad headlight yellowing, and so let me show you that. So this is my 1999 Lexus. It's 21 years old. You can see the headlights are really fogged up. I mean, it's just really bad. So it's this little one here. So I went ahead and did the same process I did on the Mini, and this is what it looks like. So I did one headlight. I used the same process I did on the Mini, but I started with 1500 sandpaper, wet sanded it because this one was really bad. And I can imagine if it's worse than the one I just showed you, then you might even have to start less than 1500, around 1800 sandpaper. But you can see it looks much clearer after, before, after. So I think a little bit of maintenance, For my Mini, it only took me probably less than 10 minutes to go ahead and clean it up and seal it. So it's probably worth it in the long run to go ahead and get that done, rather than to wait for it to turn really bad. And I had to actually spend probably maybe 20 minutes on this headlight. So a little maintenance in a head probably saves you a lot of time, headache down the road. So take care of your headlights. Doesn't take long if it's not bad already. And good luck on yours.